Guys, what's up and welcome back to the Shiny Raikou channel. Now today I'm going to show you an interesting combo with Odd Eyes. Odd Eyes in my opinion is the best pendulum deck right now. There's a lot going for it that persons aren't seeing, and a lot of things that are tech cards that persons are not playing because they don't really know about it. That's where I come in to show you what the deck can really do. In my opinion, I'd rank it slightly above Endymion. Endymion is actually really good this format. So let's start with the combo. But before that, I'm going to explain how this is going to work, because these cards I'm going to use isn't familiar with anyone. So first up, Supreme King Dragon Odd Eyes. It's literally Odd Eyes, but its effect is improved and it's better. Alright, so here's what it does. Scale effect. Well, let's just go through the monster effect. All your pendulum monsters do double damage, full stop, that's it. Nothing else will come up. Next, for the actual scale effect, the part of the effect you're going to use, what it does is that you can tribute a Supreme King monster. So that's exclusively between himself or Darkworm. Nothing else until Konami prints something. Destroy it, and you get to add a pendulum monster with 1500 or less attack. Now, it might not sound like a lot, but a lot of powerful pendulum monsters have 1500 or less attack. Now, examples are Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer and Harmonizing, so it instantly adds them. I'm not going to use any of those actually. However, I'm just showing you guys the combo and the plus sides. Now, the scale effect is not a hard once per turn. It's not even a once per turn. And the cost is only to tribute the monster. Meaning, if your opponent ashes you, just summon something else and tribute and go off at them. So ash doesn't affect you here. It's not a choke point at all. The only disadvantage to it is that if you don't find a next answer, is that it's going to be scale 4 in your scale for a while. But apart from that, it's really good. And the key important part of this card, what makes it so good, is that it destroys itself. Not a lot of Odd Eyes cards do that in your main phase 1. It's very rare for them to do that. So, in contrast with that, we have Arc Dragon, which when it is destroyed, I get a free special summon. So, on top of this, we'll obviously need something to send Darkworm to the graveyard, because we intend to use our normal summon. If you don't want to, you can always add Harmonizing and you can do the combo regardless, but it's advised that you would have an Ansel. So we'll need Shrine to start this process, along with... Actually, I think that's it. No, you're going to need one Pendulum monster. It doesn't really matter what the Pendulum monster is. It just needs to be a Pendulum monster. So let's say... No, not that. Let's say... You have... Alright, I'm going to use this anyways. Aethel. So, hit and miss. You cannot lose with this. So, first up, you can scale up if you want. I don't recommend doing it, but you can. The reason why is that you don't see what your opponent has as yet. Suppose they ash the shrine. So just approach it. Do not jump to put the cards in scale because your scales might be locked. You're going to send 2 cards. Persons forget that if you send a normal monster, you get an extra send. So this is going to matter later down. From here, we're going to use the Darkworm effect to summon itself, and next effect on field to add gate 0. We'll use Supreme King Odd Eyes, Tribute, pop itself, and we're going to add Rescue Hamster. We'll get Arc effect now because the Odd Eyes was destroyed. We get to summon Dissolver. So this is where the Pendulum card comes in play. The any random Pendulum monster scale, effect, fusion summon. Now, the combo doesn't miss it out, because if you said, okay, we drew 2 Arc Dragon, use the effect fusion summon, then activate the second one from your hand. You cannot miss out. And if you drew 2 Darkworms, you're still able to do the combo. Cannot lose out again. So we're going to fusion summon Vortex. Alright, now, the reason why we're doing this, and we're going out of our way to this, because I actually could have created a much bigger board if I waited, is that you want a way to play through Nibiru. Nibiru is a problem. Don't let anyone trick you, Nibiru kills you. Every pendulum deck loses to Nibiru as long as it resolves. And if you don't have a way to deal with it, it puts you on the back leg really early out. You need to find a way to deal with it. I myself have came last once at a tournament because I got Nibiru'd every single game of every round. Crazy. No, lie, my bad. The one time they didn't Nibiru me was because they made it Dark Ruler. So that was so it was like a lose-lose situation. So the combo is not ended as here. We're going to scale gate 0. We're going to normal summon a rescue hamster. Rescue hamster effect. Now, fun fact, seeing that I have a dark worm in the face of extra deck and I potentially have 2 in the deck, which I do, you could have summoned 2 rescue hamster from this, but it doesn't gain us any massive advantage and there is no special link monster to go into or exceed. So I don't recommend doing that. What we're going to do is summon our 2 additional dark worms. And we're going to link with both of them to go into spheres. Spheres is damn good in this position. Apart from that, we're going to link summon. Apologies. Yeah, link into spheres and then pendulum summon back both. We're going to link with both of them into the 4th guard dragon, which is the original one that no one knew about, which is Twin Triangle Dragon. It is a monster reborn. It only can reborn level 5 and higher, and the monster effects are negated, but it's a monster reborn. And it brings back anything, not exclusively dragon. Most persons are really aware of the card. They just look at it and be like, oh, it's stupid because it's normal rare. It's actually really good. So you're going to link someone, you can link someone in any zone. It doesn't have any requirements where 2 monsters has to point to the zone. No, just summon, effect, pay 500, monster reborn. So you might be wondering why that monster reborn that. Now, I could have done the combo with this if I didn't even find the scale. But the thing is, I want a way to deal with Nibiru. So we're going to link. Twin Triangle goes to the grave. It only gets effect on link summon. So don't try to monster reborn it. And we're going to go into Rusty. Rusty's effect, usual stuff. We're going to send, banish, and that's double fog blade. So off this combo we had 1, 2, 3, 4 interruptions. Then on your opponent's turn, tribute. And of course, we're going to special summon the souffle. Banish their monster. So it's a double knockout. Majority of decks loses to it instantly because it's a compulsory. Then after that, you're banishing a monster. Like, ridiculous. And it banishes it on every summon. So they're under extreme pressure. Do not be fooled. You have more interruptions. If your opponent actually destroys this, like, it will bring Arc, will bring it back, and it compulses back their monster to their hand. Now, pro tips wise. First one up. This board is deceivingly not as easy to deal with as it seems. Let's just say your opponent says, this is easy. Dark Ruler no more. The first thing you do is chain your Fog Blade. Alright, they'll be set. Your opponent activates Dark Ruler no more. Chain Fog Blade, equip it to your spheres. Now, a lot of persons don't really get why you do this, so I'm going to explain for you. Fog Blade is negating your spheres. Dark Ruler cannot negate your spheres because it's already been negated. You can't negate the card that's already been negated. Perfect. Now, you can actually double Fog Blade on one card. You can. The reason why is that it has an additional effect other than negating, but Dark Ruler only negates. Now, a next tip for everyone. Fog Blade only negates the card while it's on the field. So when you tribute, this instantly goes away and your effect will resolve because it's an on-field effect and the card only stops it while it's on the field. Then you will get the next effect, because that's a graveyard effect on top of all that. Summon, banish. So that's 2 interruptions already through the Dark Ruler. And remember, they couldn't Nibiru you. Now, an next pro tip. Let's say your opponent actually makes their way through the board. Do not use your Vortex to negate. If they destroy it, hear what? Arc Pendulum Dragon is here. He will monster reborn it into a zone of preference. And when Vortex is reborn, it has a next beautiful effect. It compels back a monster to the hand. Only your opponent monster, which is perfectly fine. That's all we needed to do. And because we didn't negate earlier, we can still negate now. And of course, you have the final fog blade to deal with them. Alright, that is it for the first combo. I'm going to do the next combo in the next video. There is no deck list for this as yet. I'm still tweaking everything and doing everything of preference first. So at a later time, I'll post the deck list. Please don't pressure me about this. The channel is not monetized, as I mentioned, and I go to work almost every day, 6 days a week. So it's really difficult for me to push out videos consistently. This is my day off. I'm doing all this on, and I posted almost every time on my day off. I'm really grateful of the subscribers. I love all y'all. You wouldn't even imagine. I literally would not be doing this without you, because I'm not getting paid to do this. And I hope everyone enjoys the combos, and I hope everyone is having a great time and staying safe. Alright, this is it for the combo. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.